okay, this has got to be my last try of this. Look, you're about to go vote, probably or possibly. You've picked people that you think have some kind of answer, probably. There's a phrase that perhaps you've said it and meant it. It applies to everyone, but that person you're going and voting for has never said it to themselves and meant it. They've never said it to themselves, and they do not believe this phrase. I don't know shit. Do you think that your candidate that you've picked, who thinks that they can figure out a policy to affect millions of people, that's going to be imposed on them? Okay, it's not going to be, hey, I'm going to try this out in my life. I'm going to get this off-brand medication and see if it works. No, 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 no. What they do is, hey, you million people, you're going to take this off-brand medication. We're going to see what the fuck happens. But you're going to take it, or I'm going to send thugs to your house to either force you to take it, fine you, or kill you if you resist too much. Remember, Eric Garner was killed over a cigarette tax. That's how these people think. Cigarette taxes are so important that they have men with guns enforce them. That's how Eric Garner died. Men with guns who felt empowered to get violent with him because he was reselling his own cigarettes attacked him. And he had a medical condition that they exacerbated. They killed him. That's how it works. That's how it would work for you. That's how these people think. They think they know enough to get violent over things like that. There's no way that you would get through any trial. Hey, that guy owed me 5 cents, so I put him in a chokehold. You would be thrown under the jail, under the prison, and rightly so, because that's disproportionate. But they don't believe in proportion, because they believe every one of their tiny little edicts ultimately is worth killing you over. And that's the escalation of force, okay? There's nothing, they don't, hey, every fine that there is out there, if they decide to collect and they decide to push, it ends in they can kill you over it. The subpoena involves arrest. Arrest is a violent act. And if you resist it, they can escalate force up to and including killing you. There's never you know what? It's only $20. Don't worry about it. We're going to just write it off. A judge may decide to that. A judge may decide to dismiss the case, but that's not in law that he has to. That's not in law that, hey, we can never, ever use police to enforce this. You won't find that. It's always enforced by men with guns. And that's for people who don't know shit. They really don't know that they're right to ban vaping products. They don't know that. It's a guess. And I was just trying to think, because they're not trying to ban cigarettes, and I was going off about taxes too much, maybe. But look, you need to repeat that to yourself. You need to repeat that to yourself until you realize that it applies to everyone. And then I don't know, even if you vote, change the way you approach it. I don't know the answer to get out of this mess that's created by trying to run other people's lives. But realizing our limitations and realizing the limitations of others is a big step in that. Maybe it would make you look at the violence that surrounds the enforcement of all these things you want done. Maybe it would make you see it. And then maybe we could start scaling it back. But just remember, we don't know shit. Neither do they. Where's the button?